Good morning. It is February 5, Thursday, and these are my trades for today. So coming into the market, I was leaning bearish because in the overnight I saw that uh what was going on? Like, with Google's earnings, like the market was like doing a sell-off. And then there was also news today at 8:30, and the unemployment claims were higher by, by a lot. So I was thinking that it would be, likely that, the market would be bearish. I looked at the SPY and there was an overnight gap to the downside. Um, the higher time frame was, also bearish due to lower lows, and the previous day low was close to the pre-market low. So I said I was going to watch the reaction on the previous day low, and but I was also prepared for it to have a gap fill. And actually, that is what happened. Nope. Thanks. Bye. So I thought that, since I was watching this previous day low, I saw this bullish candle and I thought like, oh, I switched my thesis and thought like, oh, maybe it would do a gap fill. And since that was, like a big gap, so I saw that there was a break here, a retest here, and a confirmation here. But I was like second guessing myself, so I entered here. I got out of the trade because midway I realized like, well, I was really planning to be bearish. Why am I in this trade? But you know what? No, I re-entered here again, that bullish candle, and which resulted in another stop loss for me. So two losses on this one. And I don't do well when I switch out like this. And you know what the trade was? It was here. Exactly what I planned. A break and retest of the previous day low. And it went all the way down to here. So again, lesson learned, two losses on this one. Um, my first trade actually was not SPY. My first trade was QQQ, and I wanted to show you what happened. I don't know what TradingView is doing that it can't show my how I plotted it. So I was the same with QQQ. I was coming in with a bearish uh uh move. And again, I was, thinking like there was a higher time frame thesis. I planned for a short, but when I saw this, bullish candle on the previous day low, I mean, this was actually nice. I would say this is a classic move. Um, like, so it was a break of the previous day low, a retest here, and then I entered here at the confirmation. I put my stop loss a little higher at the top of the 5 minute high. And that kind of, yeah. And then I exited here. It went up. I exited here. I didn't honor my stop loss. If I waited another candle, I would have seen that, oh, it was going to go up and probably had a better exit here. I mean, my target was to fill the gap. This high of day was the start of the swing down. So, yeah, a small win here, but the lesson is to wait out and see what the market would do. So this was my planned trade that I did take, a break and retest of the previous day low onto the downside. And that would have worked out. This would have been my target here. and it kept going down. Like really, we are below 600, and that would have been a 600 put. So yeah, so small win in this one. Um, my trade that worked out was Palantir. And me realizing that, well, the market is wanting to go down. And this one, I had a higher time frame thesis because of the reaction to earnings on, I think, Tuesday or Monday. Um, so this one, I was really watching for this. I saw that there was also news that a director was selling shares. So I watched the price action on the pre-market low, which was below the previous day low. Um, and at this time, the indices were already moving to the downside. So that gave me confidence. I saw a break and retest and I entered. My entry was correct. I put my stop loss here and my target was 132. That gave me a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. I only had one contract, so I think this was good. But it went all the way down to 128. Oh my goodness. There was even a possibility of an entry where I exited this one candle rule, and that would also have paid. So, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident with my entries. I still make a lot of mistakes. But my whole focus right now is just simple. I'm I need to learn that I'm not predicting the market. I'm only looking for a break and retest and a confirmation candle at a key level. That's it. If I stick with my plan of, doing my pre-markets, planning out my trades, I feel like I'm getting closer to really discovering my edge. So yeah, I hope there were so many good entries that I saw, and I hope that you were able to get that. Um, I hope this video helps someone who's also trying to build discipline and around a simple and repeatable step. Thank you.